Are you a morning person? Are you someone who struggles with the snooze button every morning? Are you someone who rushes to work while grabbing a cup of coffee and checking your emails over the phone on your way to work? If the answer is yes, then you are in the right video. Hey Radiant Changemakers, hope all of you are doing great and staying safe. And for those of you who are new to my channel, a big hello. My name is Razia. Well, thank you so much once again for all your love and continuous support over my videos and my channel. It definitely encourages me to make more and more productive videos for all of you. Well, today's topic is about 10 healthy habits for a mindful morning routine. Honestly speaking, my own lifestyle has motivated me today to make this video. Initially, I was not quite a morning person and I used to just take my mornings for granted. I used to get up, freshen up, prepare breakfast for my children, get them ready for school, drop them, come back home, get ready and leave for work. Unless and until I started to realize that I was losing control over my emotions during the day, I was not that productive, and I started to realize that something was missing. I started to realize that instead of me controlling the schedule throughout the day, my schedule was controlling over me. And then I started to seriously think that how could I manage these 24 hours more effectively? I started reading about the lifestyle of successful people. And I came to know that most successful people have a very systematic, organized, and well run morning routines. And then I started to practice the same. Quite recently, I got a chance to read this lovely book, 5 a.m. Club by Sharma. And believe me, this is one of the best books I read in my whole life. The author, with a beautiful storytelling concept, has reiterated several times that own your mornings and elevate your life. And with the mindful routine, I believed that my life changed considerably, and that is the reason why I wanted to share with you my 10 habits which I have inculcated into my daily lifestyle, and it has made a considerable difference in my life in terms of emotions control, in terms of my family life, in terms of my productivity and efficiency, in terms of my self-efficacy. So these healthy tips have made my mornings more intentional and more deeper. And they are the most beautiful part of my day. They help me to be calm, to prioritize and focus and be prepared for the whole day in the most productive manner. So the first healthy habit on my list is no struggle with the snooze. Once my alarm goes on in my mobile, I close it and don't put it on a snooze button. I get up. I keep my mobile always on the other side of the bed so that I have to walk a few steps to close the alarm. This really helps me to wake up both mentally and physically by a little bit of change in the body physiology. I just take it easy. I try to get up a little early so that I have enough time for myself when my kids are sleeping. Then I draw the curtains, the natural light and a gentle music really helps me to completely wake up. The second healthy habit on my list is make your own bed. While this is technically a chore to be done in the morning, the psychological effects on our brains are immense with this little activity. It gives a signal to our brain that we are making our space and our mind less cluttered, and also encourages a great sleep hygiene. The signal that grows to our brain in this is of self-pride because we did our work, and that gives us a sense of accomplishment. And with this tiny chore, we are signaled to accomplish more tasks one after another during the day. The third healthy habit on my list is put off checking your mobile phones. The science behind is very simple, but it's very important. When we sleep, we are in a calm and relaxed mode. And mobile phones are potential de-stressors. We need to understand this. When we start checking our emails and our social media after a good night's sleep, it gives us an adrenaline rush and it brings our mind into a state of shock. Let it go gradually, take it easy, and just delay checking your mobile and the messages in it for quite some time. It is really effective technique to maintain your calm in the mornings and your mornings really mindful. The fourth healthy habit in my list is drinking water. What does drinking water do? It helps us to rehydrate ourselves after a long night's sleep. It helps us to jumpstart our metabolism, flush out the toxins in our body, and definitely maintain healthy bowel movements. I personally prefer to drink lukewarm water with some honey and lemon. If you want to drink plain water, you can, or if you want to add some slices of fruits like orange, lime, cucumber, you can do so. I also love to have a cup of tea in the morning, which is made up of mint leaves, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, caraway seeds, and fennel seeds. This lovely mix gives an instant boost to my mind and definitely lifts up my spirit in the morning. The fifth important mindful habit in my morning routine is meditation. Yes, deep breathing and silence techniques. And science has proved that meditation helps us in improvement of our positive pro-social behavior, that is basically showing compassion, kindness and empathy towards others. So with this kind of meditation technique, which is to be practiced on a daily basis, it primes our physiology at the fundamental level, and this eventually helps us in controlling our emotions towards every situation and strengthens our reaction to the situations. So what I've done, I have dedicated a lovely corner in my house just for this meditation technique. Whenever I look at this corner, it indicates me that I have to go to that place for meditation, deep breathing or silence techniques. And generally what I prefer to do in the morning is pranayam, which includes Anulom Vilom, Kapalbhati and Ujjayi. So all these kind of deep breathing techniques really help me to brighten up my mood in the morning. It gives me a strange sense of calm and really helps me to prime up my physiology at a fundamental level. The sixth important habit is to stretch. Stretching is a change in the body physiology and it will really help you to waken up in a brighter and a more positive note. If you are a person who loves to do exercise in the morning exercise need not be that rigorous, but yes, a few gentle stretch exercises, a bit of cycling or a bit of jogging or a bit of just simple stretch exercises really go a long way in making your mornings really effective, organized and healthy. And the seventh most important habit, fuel with food. Yes, with this I mean breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so invest some time in preparing a healthy breakfast and having it with your family. Please do not switch on the news or your mobile phones. Negative news really strips you of your positive energy, so keep these devices away while you're having your breakfast. When you have a healthy breakfast which is full of fruits or some veggies or omelets, some proteins, you need to be very mindful of what you're eating. You should see the food, see the colors of the food. You should feel the texture of the food. You should hear to the sound which the food makes in your mouth. Share the food with your family, and it has definitely amazing effects on making your mornings lovely, and it boosts you up to have a lovely performance throughout your day, making you less stressful and less anxious. The eighth important habit in a mindful morning routine is to review the to-do list in the mornings. Ideally, the to-do list should be prepared the night before, because the tasks in the to-do list involve serious decision making. So when you have the tasks which you have to accomplish the next day, you get much more relaxed and you have a very sound sleep. Plus, when you prepare a to-do list and you visualize what actions have to be accomplished the next day, visualization is a very effective tool. It helps us to create a mental picture of the things which need to be accomplished. So when we see those things getting done in our minds, it really helps us to be more productive the next day. So the purpose of writing the to-do list the night prior is that we are not getting into important decision making in the mornings. We are reviewing our to-do list. That helps us to maintain our blood pressure and the stress levels and bring our body to the state of homeostasis. So this to-do list review really helps us to organize our day in a very effective and productive manner. The ninth important habit of a mindful morning routine is to maintain and write in our gratitude journal for the things we are really grateful for. This is really effective and important, and towards the end of the month, when you see the gratitude journal, you really feel so blessed. At times, I also speak out my gratitude in front of my family or to myself when I am doing positive self affirmations. This is really a powerful tool to give me a sense of satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment and to what all I have, instead of crying or cribbing for things which I do not have. So this really helps my monkey mind to be in place and increases my happiness level. And last but not the least, the 10th perfect habit of a healthy morning routine is to create a routine and stick to it. Once you have created your own morning routine, you may take a few examples from this one, mix and match, create your own, customize your own morning routine. And whatever you have created, try to stick to it, practice consistency. It almost takes 21 days to form a habit, as we all know. So practice anything which you are taking up new. Take one habit at a time, practice it for 21 days till it becomes innately in your nature. So don't dabble, practice consistency, and I'm sure all of you are going to have a perfect morning routine by inculcating healthy habits in your lifestyle. We all know that repetition leads to success, and Aristotle has definitely beautifully defined it that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but becomes a habit. So with continuous repetition of good habits, we are definitely going to have a very healthy morning routine, and this has practically been applied on me. I have really benefited out of it, so I'm sure it's going to benefit to you. So I hope you like my video today. I hope you really work on it, and I'm signing off as of now, and you know the drill. You have to like, share, subscribe and comment as well. Till then, bye bye, take care, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.